Okay, so this problem says, on Friday, a computer was originally priced at $800. On the following Wednesday, the price was reduced by 15%. On the following Friday, the price was further reduced by 20%. What percent of the original price was the final price? So there's actually two different ways that we can work this. I'll try to work through both of them to make sure that we understand what we're doing here. Because that's one thing, whenever you're working through mathematical problems, there's probably always more than one way to do them. So if you're confused or don't remember one way, try to brainstorm another way. Don't just give up. Okay, so first of all, our original price is $800. So always important to pick out important numbers. It says on the following Wednesday, the price was reduced by 15%. Okay, so if my price is reduced by 15%, that means my new price is now 85%, because all I'm doing is taking 100% of the price, subtracting 15%. And then we're going to multiply the 800 times my 85%, which is 0.85, and that's going to give me my new price on Wednesday. Okay, so my new price on Wednesday, whenever I do this, should be, let's see, 680. Okay, so if you plug that in a calculator, 800 times 0.85, you get 680. Okay, so this is so let's label these. This was my Friday price. This is my Wednesday price. And now next it says on the following Friday. So let me label this first Friday. On the following Friday, the price was further reduced by 20%. So again, if I'm now trying to find my next price, if it's reducing by 20%, that means it is 80% of that value. So I'm taking my 680, which is from Wednesday, multiplying it by 0.8, because again, 80% is the price of, when I take away 20%, I get 80%. So now whenever I multiply that, I should get 544. Okay, so this is the second Friday price. So that's my final price. So one of the first ways I can solve this is if I'm trying to find out what percent of the original price was the final price, I'm just going to take my final price, divide it by my original price. So that's going to be 544 over 800. And when you divide that out, you will get 0.68, okay? And 0.68 is a decimal, but as a percentage, you can multiply that by 100, and that will give you 68%. So as you can see, that is B, all right? So that would be your final answer on that. Another way to look at this would be to just talk about the percentages that you change. If we reduce by 15% on the first time, that means we're talking about 85% of our original price. So 0.85. And then the other time that we changed was when we were talking about reducing by 20%, we were talking about 80% of the original price. So 0.85 and 0.8 are my two prices that I'm discussing. These two, that's another way to solve this, is if you take both of these and multiply them together, you'll actually also get 0.68, which means that the percent of the original price to the final price is your final price was 68% of the original price. So either way you get it, your answer here will be B.